Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the WAG Challenge. The WAG Challenge is a game jam about writing. Doesn't necessarily mean twine games, but just games with a good story. This year's theme is Down the Rabbit Hole. I've actually been selected as one of the judges that pre-judge the competition so that these judges have a more limited field to look through. I'm going to be playing each game in this video for a minute, though I'm going to be playing it longer for judging purposes. If you want to check out any of the games, it'll be about 10 per video, links in the description. If you want to check me out, all my info is in the description, and feel free to like or comment with your favorite games. At the end of this, I'll probably have an article written up about my personal favorites, so be on the lookout for that. Next, playing the game, pull yourself together. You awaken from the crash in a strange place. You seem to have lost track of yourself. Move using arrows, run by holding shift, toggle command menu with tab, quit with escape. You have entered the crash site. Strange clearing, you woke up and it seems to be the dark heart of some wild forest. Your car sits wrecked. Look at, I don't know, item held. Sorry, it's probably supposed to be target. It was a good car, but it'd be cheaper to get a new one than to fix. With how unnaturally crippled it looks, of course, that can wait until you get back. I like the old vector style graphics. There's a locked gate here. How did I crash? Okay. Let's go up to it's 2. Can we interact with it? Alright. Target. I messed that up. This gate stretched into the gaps into the dark part of the forest, completely barring the way. The lock is made of bronze. You can't go anywhere else this way. Alright. Let's go shift. I don't know what to do about the lock. Not holding anything right now. Well, yeah, worth a try though. Look at self. Look at self. You are. I'm glad I'm not hurt. Interact. You pull on the lock, obviously requiring a key. Without said key, does nothing. Damn. Next, we're playing the game Strings. With a click, the automatic blinds roll up, filling your bedroom with warm sunlight. Good morning, puppeteer, defense captain. You have a meeting scheduled at 0800 on the 60th floor with Investigator Robbins. Highlights of today's news and weather start to play quietly from your radio, and you get out of bed or close your eyes. Listen to the news. Former PD agent is still at large, escaping last night's attempt at captured by the PD agency. Let's get out of bed. Dr. Turner specializes in puppeteers. We'll discuss last night's failed raid. Doctor, what is your take on this Lapin, whom the government has been harboring secretly? A man asks. Well, the way she controls these police officers, just a wave of her hand shows that she isn't an ordinary puppeteer. As you know, puppeteers can usually control the minds and movement of 1 or 2 ordinary folks like us. This girl is able to control 5 men at once, a woman replies. What do you think of the government employing puppeteers like her? Absolutely dangerous. I don't understand why this girl wasn't in one of those zones like other puppeteers. As the news fills your room, you continue your morning duties. You pull on your uniform, clip on your ID tag card, and fasten your gun to its holster. Open your fridge and you grab a tumbler with a pink note and head to the door. Let's see. The pink note. Good morning, Captain. I've added sunflower seeds because I heard you were low on iron. Lottie. And you head out the door. Next, we're playing the game Burboys. Okay, Dart. Japan, 1573. Sengoku period. It's a time of war as the mainland of Japan starts fighting for peace and power. The islands near Japan were the only safe place. However, family trouble are the only war around the islands. One merchant traded his bag of silk for a scroll that helps summon an uni that grants any wish. Needing one more girl of the same age, he decided to steal a child and eliminate his rivals. Haru, losing everything, swore revenge on Ryu. Present day, 7 years later. No, you're doing it wrong and making yourself look foolish. I don't like being a geisha. I want to play the... I'm sorry about my awful pronunciation of these Japanese words. Komabu. It's my dream to play for the Imperial Court. Maya softly hits Hina. Not with the warrior knot. Father said we must do this. You don't want to make him mad, do you? No. Let's try it again. Lunch is calling me. Let's rest until lunchtime. Are you trying to get us in trouble? They will hear us play Ohajaki, so let's take it outside. Alright, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Let's pick rock. 1. You cheated. You stopped for 2 seconds and then picked the opposite. I did no such thing. Why are you looking away? I'm not looking away. You've got to be kidding me. Huff. Next. Next, we're playing the game Beyond the Brick Wall. This is pretty cool.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land beyond the red brick wall, was a magical kingdom of wonders you could scarcely imagine. The kingdom was ruled by a fair and just king and his kind queen. And together they protected the land's most precious treasure, the source of all their magic and happiness, and a beautiful gem of
cards? I get to pick a wealth, honor, courage, magic. Let's do honor.
Oh, right. Yes, the gem of honor, of course. Now, one fateful night when the whole kingdom was fast asleep, a terrible dragon snuck into the castle.
This is really cool.
And stole the gem away. The kingdom was in uproar. Everything started falling apart, for without their precious gem, all magic, love, and wonder had begun to disappear. That's when the queen and king decided to choose their most powerful champion to go on a quest to find the gem. They chose the champion of...
Me? Pick girl, queen.
Right, yes, the Queen of Diamonds.
This is really neat. Sadly, I have to say next. Don't know. It looks kind of unfinished. Do I need to bring you in there? Oop. Okay, it doesn't actually tell me the controls. Right, this seems to. But I guess this player is mentally ill and he's been sent to an asylum. And he only sees everything kind of darkly, but as he kills people, he regains bits of himself in his past. That just continues to make him more mentally ill, so it's a pretty cool backstory. However, I don't know how to actually... Are you dead yet? The guy won't die, so I'm guessing it's just kind of an unfinished game. Next. Next, we're playing the game Metrophica Blues. It automatically starts, so I couldn't stop it. Last night, not even a blur. I scarcely remember anything. What's that noise? Can we move around? Or? Sounds like children playing. Oh shit, I didn't get to read it. Stay calm and optimistic. The day surely can't be as serious as the day before. Just forget about this and go grab some breakfast. Gah, now I'm too awake. I might as well eat something before I head off to school. Let me see what there is. Oh my god, Dad made mess in the sink again. Mom forgot to leave the breakfast again. I guess I'll make myself some scrambled egg. Get the frack. Give up. Fuck it, I'm not even hungry. Raid the fridge for beer and grab some cigarettes. Let's make some eggs. Ew, it tastes like cold soup. Let's see what lease do I need. Maybe a beer to calm me down, some cigarettes and cash, lunch money, tiki. Where's money? No money. Swell, I'm broke. Let's see what lease I need. Okay. Are you really going to go to school? So there's no cigarettes. And there's no beer, so just go to school. Okay, I'm ready to go to school. I don't need no books, just one notepad to pretend I'm writing down stuff. Typical scene from my hometown. Seems some poor bloke is driving pigs to slaughter. It looks bizarre to you, but this is everyday sight to me. Oh my god, what country am I living in? What century is this? Lots of bacon. Right. Cop is molesting that guy. Is he blind? Hope he can't get any bribe from his driver. Fucking pig. Have to hurry. The cop seems too busy to mind me. Good, don't want cops to smoke my weed. Look at that bloke, it's a long way till noon, he's already wasted. Next we're playing the game Labyrinto. 2-player game, first player must be a controller. Oh, I didn't read that all. Avoid the one who chases in red. I don't have 2 players, so we'll see how this goes. Right. I don't know what the other player is supposed to do. I know I'm just kind of floating around here. Oh. I'm not quite scared yet, which is actually a good thing, really. Alright. There's like a blue thing. Ah, I was killed. Is that it? Is that... Okay, next. Next we're playing the game Goblin Song. Shimha awoke. His body was wrecked with pain, his limbs bruised and bloodied, his memory blank. It was all he could do to breathe, and he lay upon the grass for a long while. When he finally found the strength to move, he pulled himself up, bracing against a nearby tree. A large ring fell from the folds of his cape, as though it had been placed there rather than worn. Let's examine the ring. Simha slipped the ring on. It was too large for any of his fingers. On the inside of the band, a name was carved. Venya. This name was painful to think about, or even more painful to realize. He had no idea who Venya is, or was. Deep etchings coated the rusted red lined the outside of the band. So he pocketed it. Slipped the ring into his pocket. He gathered his cape and slowly stood. Unfamiliar forest stretched in all directions. He studied the strange cascades of shredded bark on the trees he was bracing against. Behind him a soft sound. He turned. Not far away 2 creatures lay in a crumpled heap as though broken. Their limbs were twisted in strange angles. He wasn't sure what sort of creatures they might be. Yeah, let's look. Their skin was pale, luminescent. Their hair shimmered white. He could see their blue veins beneath their skin. Simha examined his own arm and pulled his long hair forward. Brown skin, black hair. From one creature to another, Simha could discern no difference. He knew they were not like him, but he did not know what they were. They did not seem right. He did, however, seem to be alive. Let's approach them. The white creatures leapt up suddenly, their eyes wild, their breath short. They cracked their limbs back into place, gasping strangely for air. They fell silent. They looked expectantly at Simha. "Who are you?" Simha demanded, his voice a mix of courage and fear. Next. Next, we're playing the game Anterograde. Light. Oof. I think we killed him. Alright. I didn't realize we had to hit enter to continue. Alright, so we're falling. I'm trying to keep my character moving at the start of some levels if you don't have your character moving initially. It freaks out, the game freaks out, and you lose. There should be a way to move the conscious mind and like the conscious, currently we're on the conscious body, but you can also move conscious mind, I guess? Not quite sure yet. Next. Next we're playing the game Liquidity. I don't think I'm going to be good at this game at all. Has to do with like algorithms and speeds in which we send things. Okay, so little square, let's do 9, 9. So Everything's going like a weird, like, green to green is profit, but I don't know. Oh, that's not good. That's good. Maybe both of you guys should be empty. Just don't shoot anything for a bit. Oh, blue. I don't even know what blue means. But you don't want them to be red. Let's do some triangles. We'll go U to be negative. Tangos. I do not completely understand this game. It seems quite interesting. Oh, that goes off that way. Nope. That shoots off one to everyone. Alright, stop sending stuff to this red guy. I feel like this game would take a while to understand completely. But it seems pretty interesting. Next.